Good morning, students. Welcome to our class for today. We are going to be starting this class or this lecture with the circulatory system. Remember, we've established the nervous system. From the nervous system, we moved to the respiratory system. So it's obvious that we are done with both the nervous system and the respiratory system. So this morning, we will kickstart with the circulatory system. Okay, what is our specific objective? Or what are our specific objectives? At the end of this lesson, these are the things that you should gain at the end of this lesson. These are the stuffs that you should do what? You should gain at the end of this lesson. 1, you should be able to define circulatory system, state the 2 types of circulatory system, explain the 2 types of circulatory system, give examples of organisms with the different types of circulatory system, discuss the stages involved in circulatory system. The objective number 5 will be your assignment to do. Okay, let's get into the lecture. Wow, circulatory system. The circulatory system is defined as the system that moves blood, oxygen, and nutrient through the body. Very simple. From the word circulation, we have circulatory, or from the word circulate. What does it mean for something to circulate? From the word circle, we have circulates and we have circulation. It's gotten from the word circle. And what does it mean for something to be in a circular form? For something to be in circular form, it means that it is round, rotating. It therefore means that it is in movement. So when we are talking about circulatory system, we are easily saying the movement of blood, oxygen, and nutrients through the body. So we are definitely saying that this is the process where blood, oxygen, nutrients. When we talk about nutrients, we are talking about digested food. Okay, of course, digested food gives us the nutrients that the body does what? Deserve. So, or requires. So we are saying that blood, oxygen, and nutrients, the movement in the body is what we refer to as the circulatory system. Okay? Now, we have an organ for circulation, which is the heart. The heart is the only organ for circulation. And we also have a lot of components that are put together to do what? To make up the circulatory system. Now, when we go further, you are going to see much more what I'm talking about. But establish this fact that circulatory system is defined as the movement of blood, oxygen, and nutrients through the body. Okay? Now, having said that, let's look at the types of circulatory system. Wow. We have 2 major types of circulatory system for your level. We have the closed circulatory system. Talking about the closed circulatory, from the word closed, it means that it is the system is what? Okay, it's in a confined. It's confined. Okay. Now, open circulatory system and closed circulatory system. Now let's look at it. Wow. This is the process where the heart pumps the blood through the blood vessels. The blood circulates within closed vessels. These closed vessels was what I was talking about being confined. Okay, now what do we say? What are we saying? We are saying that in closed circulatory system, the heart of course pumps blood through the blood vessels. What are the blood vessels? We have the arteries, the veins, the capillaries, and so on. Okay, these are all blood vessels. Now these are channels. Blood vessels are channels in which blood passes through. Look at the slide. The heart pumps the blood through the blood vessels, through these channels. Okay, arteries, veins, capillaries. All right, the blood circulates within the closed vessels. Within closed vessels. Now, look at the difference. Let's get into open circulatory system. Look at the difference. Observe. This is the process whereby blood flows freely through body cavities. Now, look at it. Here, blood does not flow through. In closed circulatory system, blood does not flow freely. Blood flows confined through the blood vessels. Through the blood, strictly through the blood vessels, the arteries, the capillaries, the veins. Through the blood vessels, the blood circulates within closed vessels. Now, here there are no vessels that conduct the blood, that conduct the passage of the blood, that conduct the flow of the blood. Blood just flows through every opening in the body. Body cavities there refers to every space and openings in the body. So this is the process whereby blood flows freely. It's not being channeled. It's not being channeled from the lungs to the heart, or the heart to the lungs, or so on and so forth, as in the closed. So yeah, blood flows freely. There are no vessels conducting the flow of blood here. But in the closed circulatory system, we have the blood vessels, which are arteries, veins, capillaries, that are what? That conduct the flow of blood, that are responsible for the channeling of the flow of blood. But in the open, just as the name implies, open is just open. Blood just flows freely through the body cavities, which are the openings and the spaces in the body. Okay, so there are no vessels to conduct the blood. Meanwhile, in the closed circulatory system, there are vessels that conduct the flow of blood. Okay. Wow. Examples of animals with closed circulation. Examples of animals with closed circulation. Now, these are animals that have closed circulatory system, whereby blood flows through the blood vessels, such as the birds, the mammals. Of course, you know what mammals are. Mammals are humans that have the tendency of breastfeeding their young ones. So the birds, mammals, fish, reptiles from reptilians. Okay, we have the snakes, we have the the lizard, and so on. These are all under the reptiles. The amphibians, the frogs, the toad, and so on. These are the amphibians. Then we also have earthworms. These are animals that undergo the closed circulatory system. Remember, we said the closed circulatory system, the blood, the heart pumps blood, and the blood flows through the blood vessels. And I told you the blood vessels, we have the arteries, the veins, the capillaries. Now, and we also said the blood circulates within the closed vessels. And we said the open circulatory system, they are not conducted by any blood vessels. They just flow freely through the body cavities, through every space and openings in the body. They are just flowing. Okay? They are not being channeled by blood vessels. Now, examples of animals with open circulation: insects, spider, prawns, and so on. So these are animals whereby their circulatory system, the blood just flows through every opening in the body. It's not being channeled by blood vessels. It's not being conducted by blood vessels. Blood just flow freely in the body, into the body cavities, into every opening, into every space in the body. Okay, good. Now you can see a little diagrammatic illustration or presentation diagrammatic presentation of both the open and the closed circulatory system. Okay, you are going to take your time, go through it, and understand the channeling. Okay, now you can see arteries there, which is one of the blood vessels. You can see the heart pumping blood. Let's look at the blood, the what is it called, the closed circulatory system. You can see the heart, you can see the channeling, you can see the blood vessels, the arteries. You can see how blood is flowing. Look at the arrows. You can see how blood is flowing from the heart, going through the arteries, and so on and so forth. Okay. The circulatory system consists of the heart, blood vessels, lymphatic vessels, while the heart is the only organ of the circulatory system. I said the circulatory system consists of components like the heart, which is the only organ of the circulatory system, the blood vessels. I've talked about blood vessels, which are arteries, veins, capillaries, lymphatic vessels, while the heart is the only organ of the circulatory system. Lymph is a fluid in the body. Lymph is a fluid in the body. Okay, is a fluid in the body. The lymphatic vessels, while the heart is the only organ of the circulatory system. Thanks, and stay safe. Now, discuss the stages involved in circulatory system. Remember, this is your assignment. Remember, in the respiratory system, it has stages. There are stages involved in the respiratory system, while also in the circulatory system, we also have stages involved in the circulatory system. You are going to discuss how the mechanism involved in circulation of the body. Okay? How does blood, nutrients, and so on, how are they being circulated in the body? Now, give 5 differences between closed circulation and open circulation. Okay, we're going to stop here for now. So you will see on Monday.